took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too. By the look in your eyes, sweeter than wine, softer than the summer night. Everything I want I have whenever I hold you tight. This magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever, forever till the end of time. Oh, 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 oh. Sweeter than wine, softer than the summer night. Everything I want I have whenever I hold you tight. This magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever, forever till the end of time. Oh, oh,
It's not a cat, it's Hazard Pop Songs, when lighted up. Only on User Track Player.
User track player. Dinner time. Now it's time for 6 p.m. The time now is say why party here. Dinner time. Dinner time. Dinner time. Dinner time.
别真的以为我不会疲惫，只是用太阳眼镜掩盖眼泪。你从不关心我的喜悲，分手那一回我已无所谓，勇敢面对我们之间已枯萎。我只想在这一秒忘却了烦恼，不去擦昨日的眼泪。你说试着了解我，但我已经没有感动，心也不再痛，不回头。你说想再牵我的手，但我已经无法承受，没有了温柔往前走。巴啦啦巴啦啦，哦哦。分手那一回，我已无所谓，勇敢面对我们之间的枯萎。我只想在这一秒忘却了烦恼，不去擦昨日的眼泪。你说试着了解我，但我已经没有感动，心也不再痛，不回头。你说想再牵我的手，但我已经无法承受，没有了温柔往前走。爱情或许能天旋地转，我只想要爱得更简单，再也无需为了你伪装。现在的我已更坚强。你说试 已经无法承受，没有了温柔往前走。没有感动，我不回头。说再牵我的手，但我已经无法承受，没有了温柔往前走。
Beautiful, far heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. Success, be nobleness, and every gain divine. And you know, when I was in school, we used to sing it something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties, over the fruited plain. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned our good. Yes, he did. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this. America, I love you, America. You see, my God, he done shed his grace on thee. And you ought to love him for it, because he crowned our good. He told me he would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I thank you, Lord.
Hi, I am Evan J. This is User Track Player Dinner Time. Well, that song is This Magic Moment by the Drifters. Is You Already and Lay by Wang Minutes Who and America the Beautiful by Ray Charles. Refined the traffic update.
User Track Player.
User Track Player. Traffic update.
Traffic update. That is a traffic accident at the Rockor intersection. Before the Main Road intersection, there were many cars at the CTE exit. The car broke down at the Woodlands intersection, Tanglin Road exit, the traffic accident at the Sengkang Road intersection, the traffic jam at the SLE intersection, and the traffic jam at the KJE intersection. bucket but at the exit, at the AYE intersection.
User Track Player traffic update is brought to you by Volkswagen. Volkswagen Beetle, the other diesel. The Beetle sedan must be out of traffic, so change to innovation and go forward. Get for Volkswagen Center Singapore for a test drive now.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Much more punch to the friends. User Track Player.
Notice the traffic just keeps getting worse? Is your commute taking longer and longer because of traffic jams? It's not your fault. It's someone else's. Tired of watching people on the bus earn special privileges by traveling in a bus-only lane? You can vote to change the future of traffic in San Andreas. Vote yes on Proposition 602. By opening up the bus lanes and paving over train routes, you'll fly across town. People don't have a right to cheap transport. The Constitution is very clear on this. Remember, it's only a small step from mass transit to communism. Proposition 602. Vote yes. It's all about you.
Your home is your castle. And like most castles, there's always the worrisome, less fortunate trying to storm the gates. No longer. At Executive Intruder Extermination Service, we'll ensure that you'll live in a fortress and live your life worry-free.
With my vindictive and backstabbing personality, I always knew I'd be successful. But there's a price to pay. Money gives me freedom. Freedom to be scared of things that normal people don't have to worry about. When it comes to people trying to get a buck off me or come knocking, I turn to outside help.
Your home will be surrounded by only the best security equipment. Razor wire, Dobermans, landmines, night vision, and motion sensors. And if a stranger or unwanted relative should make it inside, all of your doors will be wired with bombs.
But what about when my children need to go to school?
Your children will be equipped with bulletproof vests, and depending on if they attend public school, stun guns and mace. When you're successful, nobody wants to be bothered.
I'll slaughter anyone who even thinks of harming my family with Executive Intruder Extermination Service. They do it for me.
Call today for your free home demonstration. The world is a dangerous place. For you, it doesn't have to be.
It's a career that lasts a lifetime. A career where you're always on the winning team. Put your skills to work in the military.
I was on the streets, in a gang, shooting people and running drugs. Now, I'm making something of myself. I kill people and run drugs for the CIA.
In this job, you not only help yourself, you help your country. Only in the military would a teenager be given responsibilities like driving a nuclear submarine, maneuvering a tank, or dropping high ordnance explosives. Make a change for yourself in the military.
I was in college constantly getting into pointless fights I didn't understand about nebulous concepts and belief systems. I got tired of arguing about what's right, so I dropped out of college and joined up. Now, I know I'm right. In the military.
Learn confidence.
I was having fantasies about stabbing people. Now, I can do it for my country.
Live the military life. Positions are unexpectedly vacant every day. In fact, I'm about to give up my well-paid job as a voiceover actor in order to sign up and be shouted at by a lot of sexually confused skinheads. I want excitement, and what could be more exciting than shitting yourself while getting shot at in the jungle? Certainly beats sitting in this booth all day. Be number one. Turn your life around in the military.
6:11 p.m.
User Track Player Time Report is brought to you by Coltex. Coltex Go. Our stations may get busy sometimes, and that means physical payments can create congestion at the cashier area. As we continue to practice social distancing, we strongly encourage all drivers to make contactless payment via our Coltex Go app, only at Coltex.
User Track Player.
We're born again, there's new grass on the field.
Track player.
User track player. Traffic update.
Traffic accident at BKE exit. Traffic accident at Salita Road exit, Ruffles Place exit, Orchard Road exit. Traffic accident at Nickel Highway intersection, Geylang exit. Traffic accident at CTE intersection, Braddow Road exit, Jurong at the east exit. Accidents and heavy traffic occurred frequently.
User Track Player Traffic Update is brought to you by Volkswagen. Volkswagen Beetle the other diesel. The Beetle sedan must be out of traffic, so change to innovation and go forward. Get for Volkswagen Center Singapore for a test drive now.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Newsletter preview tell you today. Former deputy lead of MOH data unit charged under OSA with leaking COVID-19 numbers 22 times. Zhang, who was deputy lead of MOH's data management unit, has been charged with offenses under the Official Secrets Act. A former deputy lead at the Ministry of Health, MOH, was charged on Wednesday, April 14th, with allegedly leaking Singapore's daily COVID-19 case numbers 22 times last year. Former prison counselor gets jail for abusing maid left with temporary hearing loss. Gayatri Iyer was convicted in February following a trial of 2 counts of abusing her maid. A woman who slapped her maid so hard that the domestic worker suffered a temporary loss of hearing was sentenced to 7 months jail on Wednesday, April 14th. The newsletter at 6:34 p.m. will report in details today.
User Track Player Newsletter Preview is brought to you by Mitsubishi Electric. Mitsubishi Electric Star Max Aircon gives your excellent energy savings, it's easy to clean, and it's same none of the quietest.
Music. Talk. News. On User Track Player.
User Track Player.
Welcome to Staples. Staples guy, my company has like 7 different printers. How's your ink selection?
Behold, Staples Wall of Ink.
Just wow.
A huge selection of ink and toner guaranteed in stock.
Hello? Awesome.
If it's not, we take $10 off and ship it to you free.
Pinch me. I said pinch.
I heard you.
New low prices on ink and toner and an in-stock guarantee. Staples, make more happen.
Vinewood, the stars, fast sports cars, the hot nightclubs, success. It doesn't happen overnight. Or does it? If you want to make it as an international film star, you have to start at the bottom. That's where we come in. At Dreammakers, we'll show you the path to success. Our Eastern European acting coaches will give you all the skills you need for auditioning in the entertainment industry.
My name's Philip. I enjoy pretending to be other people. Dreammakers helped me succeed in that goal. After some intense acting lessons, now I perform each day for thousands of people at the Glory Hole theme park.
I came to Dreammakers because I want to dance on Broadway. They taught me how to use my natural talents to succeed. Now I get to dance every night for money. I succeed $1 at a time. I did it! I'm in entertainment.
If you really want it, you know you have to pay top dollar for the best coaching and career advice. We'll help point you on the path to success.
I'm fat, boring, and have no ideas of my own.
Perfect! Why not be a movie producer?
I'm attractive, but I can hardly read, let alone act.
You're gonna have to sleep your way to the top. Starting now. For only $45,000, Dreammakers will have you on your way to success. Call today.
What happens when 5 eligible bachelors welcome a little girl into their lives?
Hey, it's my turn in the bathroom.
Non-stop hilarity. My 5 Uncles, the sitcom with a lot of heart.
Hey Gina, welcome to your new home. You sleep in there and we all sleep in here.
Ugh, whatever. Does anyone have something to smoke?
It's the show that shows family values exist even in unconventional families.
Oh, what are you guys doing in there?
We're just flossing here.
It's a brand new show taking hilarious comedy in a whole new funny direction.
I don't get it. Why don't any of you guys have a steady girlfriend?
And they learn some lessons about life and love along the way.
Come on, guys. Group hug.
I'm an emotionally abused orphan. Can I get in on any of these group hugs?
No, you stupid bitch.
My 5 Uncles, Thursday nights on LSBC.
just wait and see. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, it's finger popping time. Finger popping time. I feel so good, and that's a real good sign. Here comes Mary, here comes Sue, here comes Johnny and Bobby too. It's finger popping time. I feel so good, and that's a real good sign. Hey now. Here comes Mary, here comes Sue, here comes Johnny and Bobby too. It's finger popping time. I feel so good, and that's a real good sign. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, it's finger popping time. Finger popping time. I feel so good, and that's a real good sign.
World's first apple cider vinegar gummy. Taste the apple, not the vinegar. Pectin is recognized as an important prebiotic that supports healthy flourishing of the gut flora, ultimately providing a beneficial environment in the gut. Only from Herbal Farm.
Time, brought to you by Herbal Farm. Herbal Farm,
The greatest wealth is health. Please call 67490004.
Realizing the situation, believing in the chorus, and pouring into chapters is time-consuming. Use your track player newsletter.
Evan J. We're now the newsletter. Former deputy lead of MOH data unit charged under OSA with leaking COVID-19 numbers 22 times. Zhang, who was deputy lead of MOH's data management unit, has been charged with offenses under the Official Secrets Act. A former deputy lead at the Ministry of Health, MOH, was charged on Wednesday, April 14th, with allegedly leaking Singapore's daily COVID-19 case numbers 22 times last year. Zhang, 36, who was the deputy lead of MOH's data management unit, faces 24 charges under the Official Secrets Act, OSA. She was arrested in April last year for allegedly leaking the confidential information. Yao was charged along with her friend Tang Lin, 36, who was accused of soliciting wrongful communication of information by asking Zhao to help her check on the status of a COVID-19 patient. Tang faces 10 charges under the OSA. In a release on Tuesday, the police said they received a report from a member of the public on April 16 last year that the daily number of COVID-19 cases in Singapore had been leaked online prior to MOH releasing the figures. Investigations found that Zhao had allegedly shared the figures on 22 occasions from March to April last year with members of a chat group who were not authorized to receive the information. A total of 64 other people who had received or communicated the information will be issued with stern warnings or written advisories for offenses under the OSA. The offense of wrongful communication of information under the OSA carries a fine of up to $2,000 and a jail term of up to 2 years. Unauthorized recipients of such information are advised by the police to delete the confidential information received and not further circulate it, as they may otherwise be similarly liable under the OSA. Yao and Tang have been offered bail of $10,000 and $5,000 respectively. Both women are expected to be back in court on May 5. Former prison counselor gets jail for abusing maid left with temporary hearing loss. Gayatri Iyer was convicted in February following a trial of 2 counts of abusing her maid. A woman who slapped her maid so hard that the domestic worker suffered a temporary loss of hearing was sentenced to 7 months jail on Wednesday, April 14. Gayatri Iyer, 51, was convicted in February following a trial of 2 counts of abusing her maid. Myanmar National Thankol Am. The 30-year-old victim suffered hearing loss in her left ear for at least a month. She later recovered from her injuries and was found to have normal hearing. She started working for Gayatri's family in June 2017 at the Pebble Bay condominium in Tanjung Road. On October 27 that year, the housewife hit the maid's shoulder after the domestic worker used the word "ma" when talking to her. Using a mobile phone, Ms. Thankol Am took photographs of the bruises, which were at the top of her shoulder and extended slightly to her back. The second incident happened on December 7 that year, when Gayatri slapped her for failing to wake up her son who was then in national service. The incident happened at around 5:40 am when the domestic worker was doing laundry. Gayatri slapped the maid twice on her left ear and once on her right. As a result, the maid said she could not hear anything in her left ear for the whole day. About 5 days after the incident, she ran from Gayatri's home and told the police about her ordeal. She recovered from her injuries by Sept. 5, 2018. District Judge Tan Jansi acquitted Gayatri of 2 other assault charges involving the maid, finding the domestic worker's evidence in these instances not unusually convincing. On Wednesday, Deputy Public Prosecutor Tan Ee Kwan urged the court to jail the former counselor at Changi Prison for 9 months, saying there was an oppressive relationships between the maid and her employer. Gayatri's lawyer Khalid S. Morugayan asked the court for a sentence of 9 weeks, saying his client used to be a counselor at Changi Prison, and had pledged to donate all of her organs despite being a Hindu. The district judge, in sentencing Gayatri to 7 months jail, said the prosecution had not proven beyond reasonable doubt that there was a sustained pattern of abuse, and he was not able to find that the victim had suffered psychological harm. He also ordered Gayatri to make compensation of about $5,330 to the maid. The accused is appealing against the sentence, and is on bail for $15,000. For each count of assaulting a maid, she could have been jailed for up to 3 years and fined up to $7,500. Newsletter has over. For more information, please log on to this website at 8world.com/news. More details.
User Track Player. User Track Player.
Weather report.
Report this weather today. This thundery showers at 1 p.m. for 7 to 30 at Singapore on April 14, 2021, so it's 24 degrees and high temperature for 34 degrees.
User Track Player Weather Report is brought to you by SPC. SPC Levo formulated with advanced friction reduction technology. The improved SPC Levo petrol provides a smoother and more responsive drive, giving you greater fuel savings. SPC keeps getting better.
User Track Player.
User Track Player. Traffic update.
Okay, the first choice is at the intersection of Dover Road, where the car broke down before the intersection of Shenton Way, the exit of City Hall, the accident at the intersection of Bukit-Timah Road, the traffic accident at the intersection of Bishan, the traffic accident at the intersection of PIE. The traffic is congested, and the exit of CTE. There are many cars at the exit of SLE and TPE intersection.
User Track Player Traffic Update is brought to you by Volkswagen. Volkswagen Beetle, the other diesel. The Beetle sedan must be out of traffic, so change to innovation and go forward. Get for Volkswagen Center Singapore for a test drive now.
Volkswagen, das Auto.